Yo, what's happening? What's going on? Dun 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 dun. It was two mass shootings that occurred this past Friday. Two mass shootings. Not one, two that occurred in Mississippi. One in Leland, Mississippi, and the second one in Heidelberg, Mississippi. Heidelberg, I don't know how you pronounce it. And both of these mass shootings happened after a high school homecoming game. Football game, that is. The first one that happened, was in Leland, Mississippi. This actually didn't happen. The mass shooting, that is, didn't happen on the high school campus. It actually happened in their downtown area of the city, where 20 people got shot and 4 people are unalive. And then the second one was in Heidelberg, Mississippi. And that actually happened on the high school campus, where 2 people got unalive and a couple other people got shot. And I just want to say that this is the new norm. Straight up. Like, no one's shocked. Yeah, maybe you're shocked a little bit because of the fact that 2 mass shootings happening in one night. And a couple of kids got unalived. But other than that, this is nothing new when it comes to America. This is the new norm. And this is something that Americans are going to have to deal with. And this is not a video of, I told you so. Nah, it's not going to be none of that. Nah. It's not. And neither is it going to be one of these videos that I'm going to stand on my soapbox like a Malcolm X or Al Sharpton and be like, us brothers and sisters need to come together and stop the gun violence and this and that and so forth. It ain't going to ever stop. Straight up. It's not going to ever stop. This is the new norm. This is what you should expect on a daily basis. Real talk. So now when you send your kids off to high school, while school is in session, you got to worry about melanin recessive kids shooting it up. But then later on in the day, whether it's a basketball or football game, you got to worry about a bunch of black kids shooting that up. It's so much stuff that's happening in America till it's ridiculous. That whole thing that happened in Tennessee where 16 people got blown up at some type of facility. Like, yo, man, listen, let me tell you something. I ain't the religious type of person. This ain't no video where I'm going to start talking about this, the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine. It ain't one of those videos. But I will tell you this, that we're coming to an ending of what we are used to. The end of an empire that we participated in. And the beginning of something else. Can't be another empire because empires fall. Empires fail. In specific, the people. So this is the end of one thing and the beginning of something else. But before that new thing comes into existence, you gotta brace for this ending of this old empire called America. See, I know Mr. Orange Man's solution to this whole, mass shooting thing. He wants to send in his personal military called the National Guard to take care of things. Real talk. Mr. Orange Man is pleading and begging every day for a civil war to happen so he can declare martial law. And once he declares martial law, he could go on for years upon years without leaving the White House. Thus, his third term is signed and sealed. This is the new norm. So brace for it. Get ready for it. See, I know a lot of you all are like, you're sick and tired of what's going on. Straight up. But how can you be tired? That's the problem. You've been tired so much to the point where you've been asleep and you actually fell for the American dream. Now that you've woken, you have awakened by the shootings, the mass shootings, the price of food, the cost of living. That American dream has become an American nightmare, an American reality. The nightmare is the reality. The American nightmare is the American reality. The American nightmare is your American reality. It ain't never going, things are never going to go back to the way that they used to be. Oftentimes we go back, nostalgia. We have 70s, 80s, and 90s parties where we cosplay, listen to old school music, and have fun. But what happens when the music stops and everybody goes home? It's back to dealing with what you see on the news on a daily basis. Whether it's mass shootings, massive layoffs, the price of food skyrocketing, a facility getting blown up, 16 people unalive in Tennessee. Some official, dies in some plane crash. A congressman, a congresswoman's house getting blown up. National Guard coming into your city. This is the new norm. Ain't no more doing the WAP while you listening to Treat 'Em Right by Chuck Rock. You treat 'em right. None of that. Ain't no more $1.19 a gallon gas prices. None of that. Ain't no more $30,000 brand new cars. None of that. Maybe used for $30,000 with 300,000 miles on it. You can get that 1999 Toyota Camry, 300,000 miles, used for $30,000. Now the cost of living is ridiculous, and that's something that you have to deal with on a daily basis. It's real talk. Things are not going to change. Before things change, there will be an implosion, the end of an old empire, and the start of not a new one, just the start of something else new. Real shit. For all you political people that think, you know what, I'm just going to patiently wait until midterms. And then when midterms happen, I'm going to vote all blue. And that's going to get us out of the situation that we're in. Problem solved. Forget about it. If that was the case, I say at least minorities, blacks been voting for Democrat since I've been alive. And whether you vote for the left or the right, or the left wing or the right wing, is still on the same damn racist ass bird. It's connected to the same racist ass bird. It's part of that racist ass bird. Straight up. The only way things will change is if and when this empire falls. Because there's no hope. There's no faith. There's nothing that we can do to America to change the course, the direction that it's headed in. Nothing. Oh, it's going to be a big ass train wreck. And there will definitely be casualties of war. It always happens that way. That's why I say you got to brace for it. Brace for the pain. Because things are going to get worse. Not before they get better. Things are just going to get worse. And then the people that remain, after all of the smoke is clear, gun smoke included, then things will get better. Other than that, we've tried this shit. We've tried this whole big melting pot called America. Capitalism. We tried it all. Classism, racism, and these things that we've tried in America, applied, used as our ideology, have came to bite all of us in the ass. It's like the snake eating his own tail. And it's just over. It's over. And I'm glad that it is. Because America was never great. So how can someone say, let's make America great again? Doesn't make sense. Sounds like someone that said that. Sounds like a salesman with holes in his shoes. Sounds like a salesman that doesn't have no soul on his shoes. Let alone in his body. This motherfucker trying to sell you nothingness. Because that place that they call America was never great. From the minute it was born, its inception, July the 4th, 1776. It was destined to fall. And that's what you're exactly seeing. Straight up. Oh, Langston, what this got to do with the mass shootings and this, that stuff? And I just call it black on black crime and da-da-da-da-da, this. America designed, created, invented the nigga. Straight up. The creation is only doing what the Creator has designed for the creation to do. It's over. And it won't be too long when I end this channel. Because there ain't gonna be shit else to talk about. My name is Langston 2092. Out.